Gene, retired in Mexico, and we ask one question on this channel if you're new, which is, do they write them and sing them like they used to? A lot of people, young and old, they think the old music is better, but I'm not so sure. And after making a case for the 21st century, we're doing a little flip on this model, and we're taking some pot shots at some sacred cows from the 1970s. I would like to take just a few seconds here to say to the viewers, and 98% of you folks that are watching this, you get what I'm doing, but about 2% of you, lighten up. Yeah, relax, lighten up. I've had some pretty vicious attacks, and I love debate, and you can argue with me all you want, and I'll debate you, and we'll do comments. It's fine. I like building a community, but a couple people, well, actually about four people, have just done personal attacks on me, and that's not criticism. That's just proven to the world that you're not articulate, right? So I encourage debate. I really do. So let's go on this. We got four songs here. This is a 64 song tournament, and this is round 1.11. Welcome. And we're going to start off with two songs, pit them against each other, and pick the worst one. The winner is the loser. It advances, if that makes sense. So we're going to do Alan O'Day, Undercover Angel, which I don't remember. If I've heard that song, I don't remember. And then Ray Stevens' The Streak, which is a novelty song, and that one I remember very well. And then we'll stop briefly after each song. So let's go. Okay.
Crying on my pillow, lonely in my bed. Then I heard a voice beside me, and she softly said, "Wonder is your nightlight, magic is your dream." And as I held her, she said, "See what I mean?" I said, "What?" She said, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." I said, "All right." She said,
So here's a song. Wow. You talk about a song that's just kind of there. I couldn't tell you really if I mean it sounded a little familiar in the beginning, but I can't honestly tell you if I've heard this song before or not because it's so sort of plain. Let's see if I can get my vocabulary working here real quick, which is it's mundane. How's that? There's a good word. It's mundane. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all, and I don't love it. It's just there. So yeah, it's okay. But I can tell you that to hear this on a regular rotation, top 40 stations used to play the same playlist. They'd go through the top 40 and anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, and then they'd repeat. And if I heard this song 4 or 5 times in one day, yeah, I would hate it. But on a first listen, yeah, it's okay. So let's go with Ray Stevens' "The Streak" and see.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over there by the tomatoes, and here he come, running through the pole beans, through the fruits and vegetables, naked as a jaybird. And I hollered over to Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it's too late. She'd already been in the scenes.
Here he comes,
Boogie dad, boogie dad,
there he goes,
boogie dad, boogie dad.
and he ain't wearing no clothes.
Well, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that,
Fastest thing on 2 feet.
look at that, look at that.
He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Well, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that, look at
He
that,
likes to show off his physique.
look at that, look at that.
If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
This is your Action News reporter once again, and we're here at the gas station. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, Dave. I was just in here getting my tires checked, and he just appeared out of the traffic. Just come streaking around the grease right there. Didn't have nothing on but a smile. I looked in there, and Ethel was getting her cold drink. I hollered, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it's too late. She'd already been mooned. Flash.
Same
right
joke
there
twice.
In front of the shopping store.
He ain't rude,
Look at it, look at it,
he ain't rude.
look at it, look at it.
He's just in the mood to run in the news.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
Look at that, look at
He
that,
likes to turn the other cheek.
look at that, look at that.
He's always making the news, wearing just his tennis shoes. Guess you could call him unique.
Once again, your Action News reporter in the booth at the gym covering the disturbance at the basketball playoff. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, deep. Hey, Tom, I was just going down there to get Ethel a snow cone. Here he come, right out of the cheap seats, dribbling, right down the middle of the court. Didn't have on nothing but his PAs. Made a hook shot and got out through the concession stand. I hollered up at Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" And it was too late. She'd already got a free shot. Grandstand. Right there in front of the home page. Well, yes, they call him the street. Here comes again. Who's that with him? Ethel. Is that you, Ethel? He's just as proud as he can be. What do you think you're doing? Anatomy. He gonna give us you get your clothes on. Well, yes, they call him the street. Ethel, where you go? He likes to show off his physique. Ethel, you shameless hussy! If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique. Say it isn't so, Ethel!
Okay, so
Cuando las luces se
so on the positive side, and we'll edit out that ad, but on the positive side, there's some pretty nice banjo on it. And, there's a long tradition of country novelty hits. Homer and Jethro, and was that little Jimmy Dickens, I think, made the bird of paradise fly up your nose. And then all that led to things like Hee Haw. Yeah, there's a long tradition, and yeah, it's you know, I have a pretty high tolerance for all that, but this was the same joke 3 times, right? One time it was at the supermarket, and one time at the gas station, and one time and what I really don't like about the song is the fake, the fake crowd noises. You know, I don't mind the little whistle thing, and there's a little turn at the end, but it's not particularly funny that Ethel is now streaking. So if you don't know what streak is, it was just a thing in the 70's where people used to take their clothes off and run through a sporting event. And I think people still know that because it still happened in the 80's, 90's, maybe even today. I don't know. People will occasionally streak across usually a sporting event or something like that. So yeah, the song's kind of dated, but it's still around too. But yeah, I don't know. There is something about Ray Stevens, so it gets kind of on your nerves a little bit. So I don't care for either one of these songs a lot. But I guess the Ray Stevens is a little more annoying. So I'm gonna advance the Ray Stevens, and we'll give a break to Alan O'Day. But yeah, Undercover Angel is a pretty bland, mundane, boring, dull, tepid kind of song. Yeah, it's really getting to practice my vocabulary here. It's fun. All right. Okay, we're back. So the next songs are Dawn, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree, which was played to death. So I can hear that song in my head right now. And then George Baker's selection, Paloma Blanca, which I don't remember that song at all. So we'll see. It's a weird album cover.
I'm coming home, I've done my time. Now I've got to know what is and isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you'll know just what to do if you still want me. If you still want me. Whoa, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Bus driver, please look for me, 'cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see. I'm really still in prison, and my love, she holds the key. A simple yellow ribbon's what I need to set me free. I wrote and told her, please. Whoa, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Now the whole damn bus is cheering, and I can't believe I see 100 yellow ribbons around the old oak tree. I'm coming home.
Okay, so I never really liked that song, but you know what? It's aged pretty well because now I can hear it more like theater. I think that's also a banjo in there, but completely different than the Ray Stevens. It's kind of played in that minstrel style, if I can use that word. I don't know if that's politically correct anymore, but the old vaudeville minstrel traveling medicine show type. You know what I'm talking about. Old timey theater, and that's how I hear that. That's how the arrangement is done, and then you bring in the orchestration, the backup chorus, and it's. I guess it's a clever lyric with a little twist at the end. That's certainly better than the twist at the end of the Ray Stevens song that we. And I realize we're doing a new pair of songs here, but I don't know. I don't. I really did not like this song back in the day, but of course, it got a lot of radio overplay. But today I hear it and I'm like, yeah, if this was done on the stage as part of a review or a theater performance, Broadway, something like that, uh, it would sound good. Maybe a little odd on the radio, pop station, but it's got its place. So I guess I don't hate it. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, it sounds better today than it did back in the day. Boy, back in the day, I did not like it. Can we say back in the day? Is that a boomer phrase? Oops. Okay. Let's go with the next song here, which is George Baker's selection. That's a bad album cover. I don't remember this song at all.
When the sun shines on the mountains and the night is on the run, it's a new day, it's a new way, and I fly up to the sun. I can feel the morning sunlight, I can smell the newborn hay, I can hear God's voices calling on my golden skylight way. Una paloma blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca, over the mountains I fly. No one can take my freedom away. Once I had my share of losing, once they locked me on a chain. Yes, they tried to break my power. Oh, I still can feel the pain. Una paloma blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. Una paloma blanca, over the mountains I fly. Yes, no one can take my freedom away.
play these songs back to back. Because to listen to them, and there's a little preview of what we're coming up with on round 1.12. So Helen Reddy will kick that off. But man, you play those two songs back to back, and the song by Don, Tony Orlando and Don, it's well produced. It's got a pretty good arrangement. And the strings coming in, everything's crystal clear. And then you switch to this song, and it's just a pounding drum that just never ceases, relentless pounding drum, and like a boom, 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 like two bass note, and then that little flute thing. It's not nearly as well produced or arranged. And to play them back to back, it's like, yeah, yeah, Don, that's a better sounding, sonically better sounding song. And even the lyrics. So yeah, George Baker's selection. I got to advance that. It's just a weaker track. Not in love with either one, but yeah. So we'll move that one. So Ray Stevens and George Baker. That's who we're moving. So let me know what you think. And like I say, I love debate. Just be civil. That's all I ask. And if you like what we're doing, hit that like or subscribe button. And as we say here in Bonita, Mexico, buen dia. See you for round 1.12. Bye.